Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk. How you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel, and on this channel I encourage punks, goths, metalheads and all types of people to get out walking for the benefit of their physical and mental well-being. And I know all about that because I've battled through severe physical health, and I've also battled through severe anxiety and depression, and I still am doing to this day. And for mental health, getting out there walking, it can be a lifesaver, and it has for me. But anyway, today I'm going to be walking along a section of very old coach road, and we can see what it was like in the past. And it's a rare example of what these used to look like, because when you're out walking and when you're getting into walking, it's always great to find something to spark your interest. And for me, one of those interests is history, and I know a lot of you guys love history too, so let's get going and have a look. Yeah! So this coach road that I'm going to be walking today, it's at the back of Cheatham's Park in Stalybridge where I live, and to access it I basically walk through Cheatham's Park and up through a wooded hill at the back of it, and I'll just show you where we're starting off on this walk today. Just coming onto the old coach road now. So a few years ago, this coach road that we're walking today, it used to be almost impassable. It was covered in a thick layer of really bad mud, and you know, it was a nightmare if you didn't have wellies on. But a local guy has been volunteering on his own to clear this over the past few years, and it's absolutely amazing because now with the work he's done, you can walk across it without getting soaked in mud. So I'd just like to say that, and he's also revealed a lot of what this path used to look like in the old days. Now weather-wise, weather's nice, dry, it's even a bit sunny, but there's a really bad wind today, and that's one of the reasons that I've chose this walk today. Is it's mainly tree lined, so it's gonna give me some shelter from the wind. I think on the way back I'm going to have a walk through the woodlands that are near here. So some of my older viewers may have seen me do this walk before. It is one of my favourites, and I do like to rotate my walks, and I've not been on this one for a while now, so it's always good to rotate your walks. So this road is also known locally as the Roman Road, which it isn't. The Roman Road's on the other side of the valley under Whiteoak Bank, but it is an old road. It's probably 200 or 300 years old as an old coach road, and it's really interesting seeing what these old roads used to look like, because a lot of the time obviously they're going to be covered in modern day road surfacing, and I do like to imagine what it was like 200 or 300 years ago. People were travelling by horse-drawn coaches across these areas. So we've got a nice section of the road coming up now ahead, so to give you your first glimpse of the sort of road we're looking at. And if you imagine at one time the UK would have been covered in roads like this, there would have been none of the modern road surfaces. So for me it's interesting. So if you can imagine a couple of 100 years ago travelling by a horse-drawn stagecoach, for instance, or even as a lone walker or horse rider, it's actually quite dark and gloomy even in the daytime. We love spooky and gloomy, don't we? And imagine it was quite frightening, which would give rise to all this folklore we have about goblins, werewolves and ghosts, and not to mention that highwaymen, who were definitely very real. So you can imagine where some of these things are coming from when you think about it, and you look at these places as they would be historically. So if we look down here, you can see this was one of the original drainage channels, and there's loads of these alongside of this old coach road, which I find interesting. So I was a bit concerned today, with it being the summer holidays, that it was going to be really busy and noisy up here today, and I really fancied a quiet walk, but it's absolutely quiet and lovely up here, so I am really pleased about that. You know, sometimes places do get busy, but this is a nice quiet one at the moment, so I'm loving that.
night. Saigon witches, cast spells and rhyme. They are the ghosts in our machine. For devils in a digital dream. They are the evil silent scream.
So can you imagine how frightening it would have actually been a few hundred years ago travelling roads like this at night? There was no modern policing as there is today, so areas like this would have been totally unpoliced. So you're talking about things like robbers, highwaymen, and there's several tales of werewolves and witches in this area as well. So imagine these sort of coach roads at night time, and even in the day, like I said before, they're pretty gloomy. I imagine they were scary places, you know, and it could be a life or death situation travelling along them. So today it's nice and peaceful and quite safe, I'm pleased to inform you. So it's just a really nice little walk of mine that I love to come and chill out and get some quiet time. Opens up soon and it becomes nice and bright and sunny, and it's actually a great place to come and get your daily exercise. So this is the surroundings of this old coach road. As you can see, got a beautiful sky with beautiful clouds in today, nice and bright, although it is very windy, but lovely. What a nice tranquil place for a walk, and that's what we want.
Everybody else, just keep your head up and walk proud and be glad to be free.
So further down the track here, the actual cobbles are less well defined. You can still see them in places, but this was the muddiest part and it's still been cleared, and it was pretty much impassable a lot of the time, especially when it's rained. Even when it hadn't rained, it was still very muddy. It's just lovely to be able to walk it today because it is a really nice walk. It's usually very popular with dog walkers and other people getting out for a bit of exercise. But so as you can see, the track goes down here towards Matley. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back through the woods.
The only things that go with the flow are dead fish floating by.
So we've got this lovely little woodland track to follow on the way back. Very nurturing for the soul walking through woodlands, I find. I mean, it is a bit dark and gloomy, but we like gloomy, don't we? So I've noticed that I've got a few new subscribers recently. So cheers guys, really means a lot, and welcome on board. And for all you older subscribers, as usual, cheers guys, you guys rock. So if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. It means so much to me. Cheers.
So dark with shadows and fears. This voice casting spells in our ears. Singing in the night with voices so cold. Children of new devils, the stories unfold. They are the ghosts in our machine. For devils in a digital dream. They are the evil silent scream. Changing the world, breaking the seal.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, I find there's something deeply relaxing and soothing about walking in woodlands. I think it's really good for your well-being, for mine anyway. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, but I find woodlands one of the most soothing places. I mean, I like all outdoors, but there's something special about woodlands, I think.
Dark with shadows and fears. This voice casting spells in our ears. Singing in the night with voices so cold. Children of new devils. night.
So I really needed this walk today. I was a bit worried it was going to be busy being the summer holidays, but it's been really quiet and peaceful, and it's helped me chill out a bit. And that's what it's about, going out walking. When you're doing it for your well-being, it is very relaxing if you go to quiet, relaxing places. So yeah, really enjoyed it today. And thank you guys for coming along with me. So I'm going to wrap this video up now. So until the next video, don't forget, be different, stay weird, and stay free. Bye.